Just under 2 minutes to go. First half. Olajuwon getting inside. Has to throw it out. Hopper knocked it away from Thorpe. Oakley feeding Starks. With 1:40 to go in this first half, we will send it to NBC News. All right, Tom, it is obviously. All right, Tom, obviously it's so difficult to follow news of that nature. And as we return to Madison Square Garden, tempers flaring between the Rockets and the Knicks with 49 seconds to go in this first half. Here's another look at it while we were away.
And as Olajuwon just tried to gather himself and pick up the basketball, he either inadvertently caught Mason with an elbow in the chest or head area, or intentional, and Mason popping right back up, wanting to go at Olajuwon. Cooler heads trying to prevail. Nobody has thrown a punch yet, as the officials trying to figure out what they're going to do about it.
Well, it appears they have called a personal foul and a technical foul on Anthony Mason. And Kenny Smith to the line.
There's Olajuwon not able to get his shot off here, and as he tries to clear himself, catches Anthony Mason in the jaw with that padded left elbow. And Anthony Mason feels this is intentional as he tries to clear himself, but there's not a lot of room to move there. And Olajuwon trying to clear himself, but nevertheless, Anthony Mason didn't want anything to do with that kind of elbow and let Olajuwon know about it.
20-second timeout is called by the Knicks, and you can see Patrick Ewing in the face of Anthony Mason, who feels that he was wronged by the elbow from Hakeem Olajuwon and was upset that there was no call against Olajuwon, and the Knicks are trying to settle Mason down. They have been through many similar episodes involving Anthony Mason during the regular season.
It's so difficult for this Knicks team. They play with such high emotion, a lot of tension, very physical, very aggressive, and you go over that line sometimes, and it's hard to pull yourself back and be under control and be poised all the time. We've seen it happen to Mason. We've seen it happen to John Stark. We saw it happen to Patrick Ewing in the New Jersey Nets series, but it's up to the other teammates and, of course, the coaching staff and Pat Riley to try to keep people all on the same page. Yes, you want to play with emotion, but you must stay under control.
It's the Knicks 45 and the Rockets 37. 49 seconds remaining in the half. Horry. And back comes Starks. Mason ahead of the field. And he's fouled by Horry. Fouled hard by Horry. You'll recall back in game 4, it was Horry fouled hard by Mason. It was called a flagrant foul, and Horry hurt his lower back and his wrist, and now John Starks had something to say to Robert Horry, and this is being called a flagrant foul.
And John Starks and now Maxwell are being teed up as well by referee Eddie Rush, as the officials, all they can do right now is just to keep everybody calm down as Anthony Mason on that breakaway, a natural left-hander, decides to go up and try to dunk the thing with his right arm, right hand, and that enabled Robert Horry to get back into the play to commit the very hard foul, and now a flagrant foul to prevent the dunk. And it was interesting, Robert Horry said after he was hit in Game 4 that he didn't think it was a flagrant foul. He thought it was just a good hard foul. It'll be interesting to see what Anthony Mason feels about this, as Robert Horry clearly unable to get up high enough to block the shot, took the arm and took Anthony Mason hard to the floor.
The technicals called on Starks and Maxwell. The flagrant on Horry, sending Mason to the line for the 2, and the Knicks will get possession. It was Otis Thorpe who was most upset, as you take another look at the hit by Horry, most upset about the Mason hard foul on Horry in game number 4.
One more look head on as Mason decided to use that right arm, and then pulling back, it enabled Horry to catch up and commit the hard hack, as Maxwell and Starks, who have been relatively quiet in this series as far as jawing with each other, finally Maxwell could not keep it zipped, went over and said something to Maxwell, and Eddie Rush saw it, got them both.
In fact, this series has been quiet, which certainly can be considered unexpected. These are two very emotional teams. This is the first series of incidents that we have seen. Hopper gets inside. And the Knicks with a 14-3 run now lead 48-37. We are down to 10 seconds remaining in the half. The lead overthrow. Starks for Hopper. 1 second left. Hopper gets it off. Will it count? No, it will not. Good effort, though, by Mason. And the Knicks receiving a standing ovation as they head off the court. Patrick Ewing, the high man, with 12 points, along with 7 rebounds. Anthony Mason with 12 points. Bob Costas and the Prudential halftime report coming up.